Placing third is the bug catcher Benny, who caught a whiffering Butterfree. You can catch Butterfree in the wild here. 289 points. Placing second is bug catcher Ed, who caught a wriggling Cypher. Score was 323 points, and bug catcher contest winner is... Alright, so before we get on with the main objective today, I forgot something last time. We were given a certain message to deliver. And that message is to be delivered here on Mount 31, right next to Ballot City, to this chap right here, I suppose. I feel like reading some words on a piece of paper or something. Yes, he wants us to deliver Kenya. Jay handed over the Pokemon holding the mail. Let's see. Thank you for your mail. It was such an exciting adventure. I did not like Zubat, though. That's what it says. I went to the Dark Cave the other day with a friend. That cave leads to another route. By the way, I must thank you for being so kind. I'd like to do something good in return. Obtain TM44. That contains... rest. The phrase recover fast became short on the rest. You see? That's not where that comes from. This is a move to sleep and recover HP. Pretty good and competitive. Kinda useless in singles. Single player, I mean. Got the Bluka or Apricorn. Now, technically, you can keep that Kenya if you were to transfer that mail to a different Pokemon, but honestly, I don't need Kenya, and I kind of feel bad about stealing his Pokemon, so I decided not to do that. Alright, now we're going to run back to Goldenrod City, that's right, and let the guy know we delivered his mail. Gotta say, it's quite a bit easier now we have the bike. Thank you for making the delivery. What about a cave exploration? You can go right through here. Wait, what? I want you to have this for your kindness. An HP up. This is a really good item. Make sure you come back and talk to this guy. I was snoozing, right? He's always sleeping. Everything is fine. I don't trust you. I think I want to pop that HP up. There you are, hard to find. I think I'm gonna give that to Owen, because Owen loves HP. Alright. Now we're in exactly the right place. See, I planned that totally from the start, didn't forget or anything. Because now we can finally go for the area we skipped over. This is the main attraction for today. Do you see anything? Northton National Park, yes. The Pokeathlon Dome is this way. Please go for the entrance gate and do participate in the games. Yeah, I think we'll check on this briefly first. I'm waiting for this moment. Behold my friendship with Pokemon. He's about the Mega Evolve. I wonder if I can participate too. It's only running with Pokemon, right? Among other things. Yes, this is the Pokeathlon Dome. Sup, whoever you are. I feel it. The twinkle in your eyes. The twinkle of friendship. You're quite something. Your Onix is quite a Pokemon. It's ready to participate in the Pokeathlon, bud. Most of all, your solidarity with and trust of Pokemon makes me believe in infinite potential. Alright, follow me. Yeah, for the longest time I thought solidarity meant like solitary. That's not what it means. What do you think? This is the Pokeathlon Dome. It's pretty impressive, to be honest. Pokeathlon is a sports festival for trainers and Pokemon. Inside the dome are various challenges awaiting trainers and Pokemon that test for friendship. Why don't you try it? You're amazing, bud. This is a pleasant surprise. To see a Pokeathlete with strong potential is such a pleasure. I'm glad I held this Pokeathlon here in Johto. My name is Magnus. We shall meet again, bud. See you, young Pokeathlete. I'm not sure introduce this guy again because I do not remember him at all. Yeah, this is like basically like the contest. Well, the contest for this game. The Pokeathlon Dome, the place for true Pokeathletes. I don't really plan on interacting with the side mode much. There's some good items to be had here, but I don't really need them. And maybe I'll change my mind at another point, but for now I think I'd rather just kind of pop in here briefly. First of all, the music slaps, and this animation is so cool. I think it's one of you want to talk to. Not you, but what do you have to say? The score you achieve in the Pokeathlon will become athlete points, and you can exchange them for prizes. You may be the last team to finish, but your score will still count. Oh, hello, you must be new here. Welcome to the athlete shop. Have you and Pokemon been exercising? Flying sweat? Breathing in unison? Newborn friendship? We support your Pokeathlete lifestyle. The athlete points you have earned can be used here for prizes. Let me say this again. Welcome to the athlete shop. This is where you're going to get most of your good stuff. You can get things like apricorns. I don't know why I ever do that. There's so many in this world. Moo Milk is a great healing item. It's kind of strange way to obtain it, though. Because you can get your vitamins and stuff. PP up. This is kind of the vitamin? I guess so. And then evolution stones. This is the main ploy of this place, is you really want to get evolution stones, because these are hard to obtain otherwise. Starting in post-game, you can also obtain shiny stones and dusk stones here, which is the only way to obtain them before, like, the end of the game. I mean, that's all I really wanted to do here. Again, I'm not totally interested in doing these, at least not yet, so let's just pop ourselves outside then. This doesn't force you into participating like it does in, like, Black and White or something. Running and jumping. There are so many events for Pokemon to choose from. What should I try? There's more to Pokemon than battling. You know, here we have, like, this little, actual track. I'm gonna run right between these guys. Oh, they look good today. They weren't so well yesterday, but we'll win for sure. Let's do one lap. You don't seem to understand the concept of laps. It's not good at battles, but no Pokemon can beat it at running, thanks to the walk we take every morning. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, some Pokemon aren't very good at battling, but they're much better in the dome. And this is some kind of berry smoothie thing? Welcome to Aprijuice stand. Huh? What's the confused look about? You don't know about Aprijuice? Take this. Yeah, I don't think I ever interacted with this person as a kid. I had no idea this was a feature. When you have the Apri Blender, you can make Aprijuice to let your Pokemon show their true potential. It's so easy to make. All you have to do is put apricorns in the Apri Blender. Put as many as you can. The more the merrier, then you walk. You can run if you want. 98, 99, 100 steps. Here, when you open it, give it to your Pokemon, or drink it yourself. You can buy Aprijuice here. Why don't you try and see how it works? No, that is understood. Understood in the fact that we're not going to do it. Yeah, okay, I think that's it for now. Just wanted to show this is here because, well, it is here. The main thing I wanted to check out today was the other direction. Let me change my Pokemon around real quick. I think we're going to go with Owen for this one. Don't worry, we're not going to Hyper Beam anything. Well, we might want to if we have to. Today's Thursday. It is Thursday. That means the book catching contest is today. Wow, what a coincidence. The rules are simple. Using one of your Pokemon, catch a bug-type Pokemon to be judged. I would like to give it a try. This only runs on Thursday and... Oh, sorry, I think it's going to put something to PC. You'll have to use Owen, the first Pokemon in your party. Yeah, that's why I did that. Yeah, my one's on Thursdays and Saturdays. Well, do you have a Pokemon hostage while you compete? I mean, hold on to them. Jay's Pokemon were left in the contest helper. Here are the sport balls for your contest. The person who gets the strongest bug Pokemon is the winner. You have 20 minutes. You run out of sports balls, you're done. You can keep the last Pokemon you catch as your own. Get out and catch the strongest bug type you can find. This is quite the crazy little side mode. There's plenty of stuff to be obtained here in National Park as well, but while the bug contest is running, you can't do it, so... Let's run around the grass and see what we can find. Got it? I'm gonna win, don't bother me. This can be a mighty difficult mode and feels a little unfair. Paris, this is like the worst bug type. But you know what, let's try and catch it anyway. Oh, this is awkward. The only moves I have is a quad effective peck and a hyper beam. Well, let's put it this way. If it can be O-code by... Damn it. It can be O-code by either of Owen's attacks, then it is not worth catching. encounters, really? No, there we go. Caterpie. Come on, man. You can find good stuff in here. From a Caterpie, we leveled up, and we want to learn Confusion. Yes, we finally got some Psychic coverage. That's one of Noctowl's defining properties. For this, I think I'm actually going to get rid of Peck. It's really not that strong. Owen's attack stat is really weak. And I still need Foresight for something. It's coming up very soon, but for now, I think we're just going to forget that instead. Oh, and we'll learn a good flying special, or special flying type move eventually, but for now. Shh. You'll scare off Cypher. I'll talk to you later. I want a Cypher. Bro, I'm finding nothing but trash. Can we get some actual bulk? Yes. Asking you will receive. Okay, we're quite a bit over-leveled this thing, but it shouldn't die to a non-stab Confusion. At least it won't die to a false swipe. Yes. Now catching a Cypher is mighty difficult. As we saw from the bug type gym, it's also mighty strong. Even if you don't necessarily evolve this thing into its evolution Scizor, Cypher's still a good Pokemon to keep around. Oh, we can't use our bag. Okay, I guess no healing that paralysis. See if we can find something better. I've been collecting bug Pokemon since I was just a baby. There's no way I'm gonna lose. That's what? I need to be 10 years old to catch Pokemon. I guess one thing I can say is, in Heartgold version, you can only catch Metapod and Caterpie in the wild. Not true in the bug contest. You can catch both Metapod and Kakuna, and Caterpie and Weedle, depending, or independent of which game you chose. And I had to catch something. I couldn't get to the end without any Pokemon. You caught Weedle. Great, now let's hope I can catch something better. Oh, a Pinsir, nice. Pinsir and Cypher are the ones you want to go for. It wasn't particularly high level, but it also breaks the mold. Come on, Owen, you can do this. I think if your Pokemon faints, then the competition just ends. Okay, do not crit this time. It's not that hard not to land a crit. Ooh, Seismic Toss. That does damage equal to your level. Which is nothing. Come on, Owen. Wholesome Restraint. Nice. Perfect. Now, even though it's weak, it's still going to be hard to catch. Another great reason to bring Owen to this is because we got the move Roost. Since we can't use our bag in here, having a healing move is quite helpful. Come on, Owen, you gotta pop this or we're gonna die. Come on, Roost it. Roost. Was that 3 times in a row? Did I get fully paralyzed 3 times in a row? Don't die, come on. Thank goodness. And we're freed from bind, even though we literally just used it a second time. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's only 25%. 25% chance to be fully paralyzed. Okay, back to checking balls. Yeah, they really should have given us nest balls for this. No, not nest balls. What's the other one? Net balls? Come on. Yes. Pinsir was caught. With its pincer horns, it digs burrows to sleep in at night. In the morning, damp soil clings to his body. Yes, goodbye, Weedle. You were kind of fun. Yeah, you can only keep one Pokemon at a time, so you know that. I think I'm just gonna retire. Yes. We will now judge the Pokemon you've caught. We have chosen the Winters. Are you ready for this? Placing third is the bug catcher Benny, who caught a whiffering Butterfree. You can catch Butterfree in the wild here. 289 points. Placing second is bug catcher Ed, who caught a wriggling Cypher. Score was 323 points. And bug catcher contest winner is the bug catcher Dawn, who caught a Cypher. Yeah, we caught a freaking Pinsir and we lost to a Butterfree. This is how like unforgiving the bug catching contest is. Everyone else gets a Shed Shell as a consolation prize. I don't know what that means. No return the Pokemon we kept for you. Here you go. We'll hope you take part in the bug catching contest in the future. Sure, we'll give him a name. Hey, look at that. The perfect number of characters. And Joey's calling to console us, I suppose. Jay, howdy, how are you? I got a Rattata or something. No, I saw, well, Metapod. I thought I was going to go for it, but then I failed. Well, let me tell you this, Joey. Don't join the bug catching contest. Now, because we had an empty slot in our party, we got last place here. And then we can explore this place properly, I believe. Hope we take part in the capture content in the future. What does this Shed Shell do, by the way? Besides being a tongue twister. A tough discarded Carapace? It's a new word to me. To be held by a Pokemon. It enables a holder to switch with a waiting Pokemon in battle. I don't understand that. Okay, so a little bit of research. It just basically means allows the user to swap no matter what. Even if they have like a trapping move or ability. Which I guess is very situational. That's why they give it to last place. Okay, so let's head back down to the bottom here, because there's a trainer down here that wasn't there a second ago. Are they here now? No. Okay, let me pop it in out then. Or I may have to come back on a different day. Ah, it's so pretty. It's fun having a Pokemon out of its Pokeball to walk with. But the Pokewalker's a whole new dimension. Don't get me started on that. My mom can't take my Pokemon and tells me not to play with it indoors. But hey, I can keep it in my Pokewalker. That way, I'm always with it. So is the Pokewalker like canonical in universe? You know what? I got a good idea. Come on, last place. Let's walk off the shame. Last place seems to be about to fall over. Oh, buddy. Pay attention, please. Oops, I have to quit thinking like a teacher all the time. You must be a Pokemon trainer. Since you're working so hard, I want you to have this. A Bend the Quick Claw, yes. This is one of those items that's just like super useful in single player and completely useless in multiplayer. Let a Pokemon hold that Quick Claw. Sometimes it will strike first during battle. Yeah, it's a very low chance, to be honest, which is why it's not usually worth using, but in single player you have so many battles you go through that it does actually pop up more than you think. I'm going to give that to the only Pokemon of our team that doesn't have an item to hold. It looks well, because Wumwell's not that fast. I can also point out, this song goes hard. This is probably like the most like Sinnoh sounding song in this game, I think. Okay, I'm just taking a leisurely stroll around the fence because I think there's a hole here somewhere. What is this notice? No ball playing allowed with other than Pokeballs. What kind of balls are you talking about? I might look like it, but I have many Pokewalkers on me. They make loud noises as I walk. Maybe taking a stroll isn't as easy as I thought. I guess this place exists just to advertise the Pokewalker. Huff, puff, huff. I am out of breath. I've been running to try and charge with a Pokewalker. You don't say. Okay, here's a little gap in the fence. Someone should probably fix that. But not right now, because there's items to collect. Okay, up there, I want to point this out. That item on there is a shiny stone. That is the first obtainable shiny stone in the overworld. And the HM required to climb it. Yeah, it's not going to be for a while. And I don't mean post-game. I mean like the post-game of post-game. Yeah, Pokemon evolve with shiny stones or dust stones. So like Togekiss or Honchkrow. Yeah, it's very evil. You got the Sooth Belt. That's a great item. That boosts your friendship if you have an friendship evolution. I highly recommend that one. Okay, let's pick up the pace a little bit. Usually strolls in the park are for the week. We got running to do. Down here we got an item. TM28 Dig, yes. I really want to make sure to get this one. This is a great TM that we're going to hold on for a while. But I do have a plan for it eventually. Okay, I think that is about everything. Okay, made it out of that. Now I want to swap last place back into last place. I'm sorry, man. You tried hard, kind of. And I think we're going to get Freddy, maybe? Out in front here. Because now there's actually some trainers in the grass, like that one pointed out. And let's throw up a repel as well. We got 2 repels. That should be enough. We're going to have to buy some more, aren't we? I'm not as strapped for cash as I used to be. I think we should probably be okay. We adore a Pokemon, even if they dislike us. That's what being a Pokefan is all about. No, that's what being a creep is all about. A Raichu. That is a pretty high level Pokemon for this point in the game. Great use for your dig move if you taught it to something just now. Let's go for a headbutt. Yep. Thunderbolt. Someone's been playing Voltorb Flip. Bro, I like how my headbutt did more than your Thunderbolt. That's a Power Silk Scarf. My Pokemon! Yeah, not every trainer in this game has really weak level 2 Metapods. A lot of trainers have really competent Pokemon, some of which are strangely high level, or strangely well evolved. Hello, why are you staring at me like this? Oh, a battle? Oh, I guess we'll get a flinch. Yes, headbutt can also flinch. Man, Freddy really is quite the reliable partner. You think I'm cool, right? I got a Cubone. That's kind of a rare Pokemon. Don't worry, you can call me anytime. I already forgot your name. Okay, let's see. Anyone else down here? Real quick on the draw there. Let's swap our Pokemon around. Martin, you want to get some experience here? My Pokemon is simply darling. Let me tell you how proud my darling makes me. Is she killing a bunch of Bonsly in that shot? My attack stat. This isn't gonna do that much anymore. No, my defense stat. Okay, yeah, I think we just spam Razor Leaf here. No, my other attack stat. I mean, the same attack stat. I have no attack left. Unless you get a crit, of course. You're a Bonsly, right? Your Pokemon is so cute and adorable. You love Pokemon just like I do. Want to trade phone numbers? Let's chat. It'll be so much fun. To be honest, I want a Meryl. Might make do with my cute Snubble. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Snubble. You're the cutest Pokemon ever, really. Mom. And I think you're the last one. The world is deep. There are still lots of things we don't know. But I know more than you. Alright, this is what I was afraid of. I love you, Martin, but grass types, especially grass and poison types, kind of wall you completely. And honestly, that's not going to get much better. Owen's paralyzed. You know what? This is why Psychic type coverage is so good. Good on poison types. I guess flying type's also good on grass, but you know my point. Poison can actually be a rather frustrating type to deal with. It resists more than you think it does. And it's only weak to Psychic and Ground, which aren't particularly common types you would necessarily have on your team. And a Voltorb. Having flashbacks in the underground. But now I have a new toy. Well, what? You don't mind Owen and Freddy here soak up a lot of experience, because they're going to be our all-stars in the next gym. Your knowledge is impressive. I like that. Want to trade battle tips? I'll phone you if I get any good info. Yeah, a lot of phone numbers to pick up here. I'll call you if I hear anything. Feel free not to. And look at that. One step out of the grass. That is called perfection. Or just dumb luck. What's up, my dude? Probably the bug catching contest from the other side. I probably won't. That place is evil. Got a tree we never shook, or did we shake it back then? I guess it's been a couple days. Got a blue apricorn. And we've already fought all these trainers before. Alright, so that was successful, question mark. Next time, I think we'll continue the route north towards Ecruteak City and see what's going up there. Man, this is kind of a dense forest. Hopefully I can make it out of here in time.